Welcome to today's podcast. I'm Connor Dooley, and this is the Lucida Brain Channel, the first podcast designed for our Mind Voyage community. We'll explore one of the most groundbreaking concepts in the history of mathematics, the invention of the number zero. While it may seem like a simple concept today, the number zero changed the course of mathematics, science, and even philosophy. And it was in ancient India where this revolutionary idea was first developed. The number zero wasn't always a part of mathematics. Early human civilizations, such as the Egyptians and the Babylonians, had systems for counting, but they did not have a symbol or concept for nothingness or the absence of quantity. It wasn't until India's classical period that the idea of zero was conceptualized. Around the 5th century CE, Indian mathematicians began to use a symbol to represent nothing. This symbol was not just a placeholder but came to signify a concept on its own, the concept of zero. The first recorded use of zero in a positional number system is found in the work of Indian mathematician Brahmagupta, who lived during the 7th century. Brahmagupta is often credited with developing the rules for zero in arithmetic. In his influential text Brahmagupta Siddhanta, he defined zero as the result of subtracting a number from itself and explained how it could be used in calculations like addition, subtraction, and multiplication. He even addressed the concept of dividing by zero, although his interpretation was more philosophical than mathematical. In ancient Indian mathematics, the idea of zero was used in conjunction with the decimal system, which is also attributed to Indian scholars. The decimal system, along with zero, allowed for more efficient calculations and made possible advanced mathematics such as algebra, trigonometry, and even astronomy. Zero's introduction to the world of mathematics was transformative. The concept of a number for nothingness allowed mathematicians to develop more sophisticated systems of computation, making arithmetic operations much easier and more systematic. The Indian numeral system, which included zero, spread to the Arab world through the translation of texts, and from there it eventually made its way to Europe. The famous mathematician Al-Khwarizmi, whose works were translated into Latin, was instrumental in popularizing the decimal system and the use of zero in the Arab world. From there, the idea of zero spread to the Western world, influencing modern mathematics and science. In addition to its mathematical implications, zero also had a deep philosophical significance in India. The concept of nothingness was closely tied to ancient Indian philosophies, particularly Buddhism and Hinduism, which explored ideas of emptiness, the void, and the nature of existence. The idea that nothing could also be something, that absence could be as important as presence, was a powerful concept that resonated in both mathematics and philosophy. Today, zero is essential to virtually every field of science and technology. It is fundamental to the binary system that powers computers, plays a key role in calculus, and even appears in modern physics when describing concepts like black holes or the Big Bang. The invention of zero in India was a revolutionary moment in human history. It was more than just a mathematical tool, it was a doorway to new ways of thinking about the world. From Brahmagupta's early writings to its widespread use in modern technology, zero has had a profound impact on the development of mathematics, science, and philosophy. So, next time you use a calculator, think about the ancient Indian mathematicians whose work made it all possible. The story of zero is a reminder of how even the smallest concept can change the course of human knowledge. Thank you for joining me today. See you in the next episode, where we'll talk about a completely different topic.